We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Jace Peterson may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Chris Davis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
Sliders in for a strike. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 0 for 5. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting, first baseman, Danny Valencia.
In now, Danny Valencia. He grounds it sharply to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Three runs already home here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Baltimore's out in front, 4-2. Chris Davis will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 19, Chris Davis.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
In the bottom of the 9th, left fielder, Derek Fisher.
Donnie Hart is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Started that swing a bit too early. Oh, and 2, here it is. Fouled off. next 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard up the middle. Machado is there. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. One out, nobody on. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Valencia might try to make a play on it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
4-2 the final score today. Baltimore used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Michael Givens claims the win out of the pen, his first. Donnie Hart wraps it up for the save, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Manny Machado may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the ninth. Robertson's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Here's Chris Davis now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting number 6.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he puts it on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schofield.
Here's Jonathan Schofield now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 5. First offering on its way. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, and he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Designated hitter.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there, and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Adam Warren takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Standing in now, Tim Beckham, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Orioles are on top, 4-3. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Machado has it. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. from the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Grounded back up the middle. And he is in there.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're talking, trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Gregorius, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fastball called for strike two. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Last chance for the Yankees.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Grounded down the third baseline. Reined in. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Baltimore came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Donnie Hart gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Manny Machado is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball left side. Donaldson's there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Orioles. They've got some work to do. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. No, there's 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado. In past history against Tyler Clippard, he's 2 for 3. He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Baltimore down to their final strike. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
14-5, the final totals in this one. The Blue Jays put a 14 in the run column here today. Aaron Sanchez earns the win, his 2nd. Kevin Gossman was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Trey Mancini is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini giving chase, and that's the first out of the inning. Riding in for Boston, Blake Swihart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini moving forward, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Hanley Ramirez.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-1 the final tally today. The Baltimore Orioles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Tillman earns his first win of the season. Eduardo Rodriguez. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Trey Mancini has gone hitless so far in this one, but he's got another opportunity here to extend his 10-game hitting streak. Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Baltimore Orioles. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Jonathan Schoop has a single, a double, and a home run already in this one. Looking for the toughest one to get in the cycle, the triple. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mata is going to have room out there as he puts this away. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him. Pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very.
And that's the first out.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th.